Okay, we're going to graph the inequality y is greater than 2x plus 1. What you want to do is you want to begin by graphing the associated equation. Okay, so just keep in mind that when you're graphing inequalities, when you have less than or greater than, right, without the equality, right, when you graph a line, you're going to use a dotted line, right? When you have a less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, when you go to graph your line, you'll use a solid line, and then you'll fill in above or below, depending upon what your inequality is. So what I like to do is I like to use slope-intercept form if it's possible, if it's simple to do. So remember that your slope is right here on the front of that x, right? It's the coefficient of x. And then our y-intercept, it's going to be the constant term, right? And that gives us the 0, 1. 0 left to right, up 1. So it's right here. I'm going to use rise over run, where I'm going to rise 2, right? And I'm going to run 1. There we go. So from my initial point, 0, 1, I'm going to rise 2 and run 1. And this gets me to the next point that I'll plot. Okay, and I can keep doing that. Okay, I'm going to rise 2, run 1, and that'll get me to another point. Okay, if you want to just get to 3 points, that's great. Okay, and we can go ahead from there. We can plot our line over it. And there you go, voila, I have a dotted line. So what I have to do next is assess the inequality of this line. So wherever y is above, the outputs of y would be above this line. This is where I'm going to shade. Okay, so really it should be shaded right above this, okay, this dotted point. Let's say if we take a point we know is above, we can take, like, for example, let's come up to here. Let's take this one. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it's 0, 4. And I'm going to test it out, okay? So let's test the point 0, 4. And we're going to plug in x and y. So we'll have 4 greater than 2 times 0 plus 1. 4 greater than, this is 0 plus 1, and 4 is greater than 1, right? So true. So the points that are above this dotted line, right, where I shaded in gray here, that is truly my solution region. We're graphing inequalities. We're graphing a region and shading. That is how we graph inequalities. First, graph the line that's associated with it. If you have greater than or less than, like this is just greater than, use a dotted line like we did here. And if you have a less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, then you'll just use your solid line because that border is included in the inequality. Okay, I hope this helps. Okay.